Good evening and welcome to another episode of Aries TV 33. I am Marley Nadine, just checking in. So, on my last video, it was a short one, it was about 2-3 minutes. It's called Coming Soon. I mentioned that I would be filming videos that are specifically speaking about each planet and its planetary function. So I decided to start with the planet Venus. The planet Venus is the planet of love, and I just feel like it would be a good one to start with. Now, I'm going to do each planet and a video of each planet and just speak on each of their planetary functions. Now, the main reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like a lot of people read their daily horoscopes and they read, horoscopes online or whatever, or they know they're this sign and that sign, but they don't necessarily know what, they don't know about their planetary functions, and they don't know about their charts and what planets are housed in what signs and things of this nature. So first and foremost, in order to understand yourself in astrology, because you can read on like the overall descriptions of your signs and this and that, but to actually understand yourself in your life, in your functionings, you have to know about your natal chart. And in your natal chart, there will be Venus in this sign, Mars in this sign, Saturn in this sign, yada, yada, yada. And it's based on where the planets were when you were born into this world. So I'm going to start with Venus. Venus is the planet of love, the goddess energy, if you will. The keywords of Venus are love, harmony, and rhythm. And I'm just going to kind of like bullet point and go through kind of everything. I'm not going to let's just start. So, Venus, it's the love ray, piercing deeply the heart of the mother, which breeds her tender care, nourishing off her offsprings through helpless infancy. So Venus is basically the planet that gives you kind of like your magnetic pull. It's feminine energy. Let's see. Venus is the ruler of the planets Libra and Taurus. And they have strong qualities of Venus. If you know anybody that's a Libra or a Taurus, they're very feminine, they're very attractive, they're very womanly, they're very luxurious kind of people. And the planet deals with love, romance, and the harmony in relationships. And this is all relationships. This is friendships, business partnerships, love relationships, family relationships, whichever. Okay, if the planet of Venus is strong in your chart, then you have a really alluring appeal. People are very attracted to you. Venus also rules like music, the arts, fine foods, nice cars, nice houses. Like people with Venus in their chart, they like the luxuries and the nice things in life. Let's see. Okay, so Venus takes 225 days to complete its orb through the zodiac, and it's never more than 47 degrees away from the sun. So right now, the sun is in Virgo, and if you check it out in the stars, Jupiter and Mars and Venus are also like kind of grouped up with the sun. So Venus is never that many degrees far away from the sun. So at the most, it'll be 3 signs away or something like that at the most. Let's see. I took notes, so I'm just going down. So Venus being feminine, it never reaches out towards others, but it exudes like this magnetic pull that makes you alluring, that makes people come towards you. And when you find your chart and you find which house Venus is actually in, or which sign Venus is in. Like in my chart, I'll just use this as an example. My Venus is in Capricorn. And I always find that Capricorn men are attracted to me. So if you find out your natal chart and where Venus is in your chart, say for instance, if Venus is in Aries and you always attract Aries males or Aries females, it's because that's where Venus is at. And, you know, that sign is the sign that kind of that you have like a magnetic pull on. And so that's important to know. Now this is one thing. So Venus can be in your sign and it could be fine, but if it's afflicted, okay, it makes all the sublime qualities become tainted and take a hideous aspect according to the nature of their afflictions. So let's say Venus is a planet of love, harmony, and rhythm. So if Venus is afflicted, it's going to be disharmony, offbeat, and like more of a lust than a love. And you won't necessarily, like say for instance, instead of loving somebody, you lust after people and you have all these flings, or you're drawn to people because of, you know, monetary influence, or because they have something that you like, or you have a love for money and you have a love for manipulation. This is like this is what Venus affliction will do if you don't have a strong Venus in your chart and it's afflicted. Now, squares and oppositions turn love to lust, which makes a person revel in sensual gratification, like I said. Laziness is one of the most prominent characteristics of the afflicted Venus, because Venus is the goddess. So the goddess is not the goddess because she's just beautiful. The goddess is the goddess because she exudes qualities of strength, qualities of justice, qualities of love, qualities of caring and nurturing. You know, she's a ruler, she's strong, she has many qualities, not just one. So with it being afflicted, it would be the complete opposite. So laziness is that also. So, you know, if you're lazy, it's not going to really get you anywhere, and you're not going to be able to exude your best qualities. Let's see. Venus in a man's horoscope represents those of the opposite sex which the person is drawn. So like I said, if your boyfriend has Venus in Sagittarius and you happen to be a Sagittarius, then that's most likely why he's attracted to you, because of that. Venus in a woman's chart describes the person's own attraction for the opposite sex to whom the person is drawn. And Mars, the masculine planet, shows who will be attracted by her charm. So Venus is in the sign of Taurus and Libra, but it's also exalted in Pisces. So, you know, I've dated a Pisces before, and I will say that there's a very feminine, like whether it's male or female, Pisces have a very feminine, like draw about them. They're very sweet and very like delicate people. And so I can attest to that. She's weak when placed in the martial signs like Aries or Scorpio. Venus is not that strong where she's in the mercurial sign of Virgo. The best house position for her is the 7th house, where her influence will make marriage seem blissful and happy. So those are kind of like my basic notes on the planet of Venus. Let's see. So depending on what Venus is in your chart, will give you insight on how to specifically draw love and friendship and beauty into your life. Also create your expression on whom and what you actually love. If Venus is in harmony with your romantic partner, you can create like, you know, happy situations. So basically, to kind of wrap it up, Venus is the planet of love. Venus is the planet of harmony, nurturing, rhythm, beauty, luxury, just like the beautiful things in life. Music, arts, poetry, paintings, everything artistic, everything expressive in some form, shape, and fashion. So now I want you guys to go check out your charts and see where Venus is in your chart. You can go online and Google a natal chart. They'll ask you to put your date, birth, whatever. You put it in and you can kind of get information that way. So thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate it. And again, like I just started doing this astrology stuff. This is my passion, which I will make a video on following your passions. And I thank you guys for tuning in, and I thank you guys for watching. And I hope you guys enjoy your evening and spread love around in everything that you do. And have a good night. Aries TV 33, Marley, checking out.